Hello everyone, welcome to Socialized. Last week we talked about Run with Randy. Okay, well technically we talked about Randy Boyd too, but that was honestly beside the point. This week though, the candidate is the point, because the candidate is Diane Black. It's hard to know where to start with Black, and calling her May Beavers with money may be reductive, but it seems fairly accurate. She was born in Maryland, moved to Tennessee to go to nursing school, and then ran for state senator after being a nurse for like 20 years. She owns a ton of real estate in the Nashville area, and her husband's investments have helped contribute to a net worth of almost $30 million. So what sets Diane Black apart from her competitors? Well, she is one of two female members of the House to prefer to be called Congressman. She also thinks that emergency rooms should be able to turn people away. Yeah, that was like just from a week ago. She's extremely pro-life and has been endorsed by some cool people like Michelle Botman, Sarah Palin, and Alan West in the past. Her website also doesn't scale well to big screens. And quite frankly, it is easily the worst of the websites I have looked at so far. I mean, Craig Fitzhugh's was simple, but it had some good design decisions, and the polka dots were a great touch. Black's is like one page with no subheads and some JPEGs dropped right in the middle of that text. There's also no positions page, and if I ding Bill Lee for it, I should ding her for it too. And that's with $30 million to her name. I could go on WordPress and make something that looks better in under an hour. And oh wait, I did. Here's my campaign page. If you want to see some smart, constitutionally unqualified leadership for Tennessee, be sure to write my name in and get both R's and the O in there. Back to Black though. While she doesn't have a positions page, she does have some priorities listed in that massive text on her GeoCities quality site. So here's what Diane Black cares about: the rule of law, which just apparently extends to thinking that sanctuary cities are somehow illegal. Hint, they are not. That's why they continue to exist. She also very much cares about abortion, or the lack of it, and authored the Defund Planned Parenthood Act, which would have prevented an organization that provides healthcare to millions of poor women from doing their job. Diane also cares about fiscal conservatism, which is usually a side effect of being very rich and wanting to do nothing with your money. Black also chairs the House Finance Committee, which just helped pass a budget that adds $1.5 trillion to the deficit. I'd love to see how she squares that circle with her sponsorship of the Balanced Budget Amendment to the United States Constitution. Turns out, ideals are cheap, even for a multimillionaire. Those purported ideals are important, though. As we've surveyed the field of Republican options, there have definitely been some commonalities, and they kind of fit into two categories. On the one hand, you've got the Haslems. It just fits. This would be Randy Boyd and Bill Lee. They are anathema to any type of bold stance. Inexperienced in politics, they tout out inoffensive issues and valence opinions that can appeal to anybody. Their conservatism is, at least on the surface, decidedly unsocial. But on the other hand, you have the Beavers. I know, why not? The Beavers would be May Beavers, their legendary namesake, Diane Black, and maybe Beth Harwell. We'll see next week. These are super conservative women, largely interested in social engineering. They wear their coolness on their sleeves, and they want everyone else to have to wear them too. If I was voting, somehow, I guess I'd be a Haslem. Thanks for watching.